Hello students, welcome back to the lecture number 23 of chapter 6. In the two previous lecture, we have discussed about the various properties of a triangle. We have studied that the sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. This is the theorem number 6.7, and in the next theorem, theorem 6.8, we have discussed that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angles. Right, now based on these two theorem, in this lecture we are going to solve some problems. Right, so let us start with the first question. So here is the first question. It is given that in this figure QT is perpendicular to PR. Okay, QT is perpendicular to PR. Perpendicular means what? Perpendicular means it is 90 degree. Whenever QT and PR meet each other at a given point, then they will form a 90 degree. Okay, so the meaning of perpendicularity means it is 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree. Okay, then TQR, this angle is 40 degree, right? And SPR is 30 degree. Okay, so in this figure two angles are given as well as it is perpendicular to the line PR, that means it is 90 degree. Okay, then you have to find the two unknown term X and Y. Okay, X means this angle PRQ and Y means this angle PSQ. We have to find this two unknown variable. Okay, how can we find it? So let us find. In order to solve it, we have to consider any one triangle. Then it is very easy to find X and Y. Okay, suppose someone consider this triangle, only this triangle. Okay, this is a triangle. Forget about this triangle. Consider only this triangle. Since it is a triangle and we know the sum of three angles of that triangle is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so it is 40 degree plus it is 90 degree plus it is X degree is equal to 180 degree. Here we consider which triangle? This triangle. For triangle QTR. This is due to the theorem number 6.7. Okay, so 40 plus 90 is 130 plus X is equal to 180 degree, implies X is equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree, that is 50 degree. Hence we get this value X to be 50 degree. Right, now we will consider this triangle. Which triangle? This triangle. Okay, for triangle PSR, this triangle, and you can see in this triangle this angle is 30 degree and this angle, recently we find that this angle is 50 degree, and for this triangle this is an exterior angle. Yes or no? Yes. Suppose I am drawing this triangle here. Okay, so this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 50 degree and this angle is Y degree. So this is an exterior angle if you consider this triangle, and we know the exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles. These two angles are interior opposite angles, so Y degree is equal to 30 degree plus 50 degree. So Y degree is equal to 80 degree. This is due to theorem number 6.8. Okay, so here we find the value of two unknown term X is equal to 50 degree and Y is equal to 80 degree after considering two triangle separately. Okay, so now consider the question number 2, and in the question number 2, as you can see from the figure, it is given that ABC is a triangle. If we consider ABC as a triangle, then this angle is known as its exterior angle. Similarly, this angle also known as the exterior angle of the triangle ABC. Now let us understand the statement. Here it is given that BO BO line is the bisector of angle CBE. CBE, as I will tell you that CB is its exterior angle and BO is its bisector. Bisector means it divides this angle into two equal halves. So this angle is equal to this angle. Understood? Similarly, CO, this line CO is the bisector of the angle BCD. BCD also its exterior angle. Now CO is its bisector. It means this angle is equal to this angle. Okay. Now you have to prove that the angle BOC. BOC means which angle? This angle BOC. You have to prove this angle is equal to 90 degree minus half of BSC. BSC. Though the statement looks very complicated, but its solution is very easy. Okay. So you have to prove this angle is equal to 90 degree minus half of BAC, this angle. Okay, so let us find proof. Okay, first, if we consider ABC as a triangle, for triangle ABC, okay, then this angle is its exterior angle. Okay, CBE. And we know the exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles according to the theorem 6.8. So this angle can be written as the sum of this angle and this angle, because these two angles are interior opposite angles. So CBE is equal to this angle plus this angle. This angle means BSC plus this angle means SCB. Okay. Now CBE angle, this total angle can be written as this small angle, this one, plus this small angle. Yes or no? Yes. This small angle means CBO. CBO plus this angle means OBE is equal to BSC plus SCB. Right. Now, in the place of OBE, that means this angle is equal to this angle, yes or no? Yes, because this is the bisector. So in the place of OBE, we can write this angle CBO. Okay, so in this place you can write again CBO is equal to BSC plus SCB. Now CBO plus CBO is 2 times CBO is equal to BSC plus SCB. So CBO, when 2 goes to the right hand side, it will be divided with each term. It will be half of BSC plus SCB. That means CBO is equal to half of BSC. It is multiplied with each term plus half of SCB. Understood? So this is our equation number 1. Similarly, if we consider this as an exterior angle BCD, okay, so you can write BCD is equal to sum of two interior opposite angle. So this angle is the exterior angle, its interior opposite angles are this angle and this angle according to the theorem number 6.8. So BCD is equal to this angle, means which angle? BSC plus this angle means ABC. Again, this total angle can be written as this angle, this small angle plus this small angle. So this angle means OCB plus this angle OCD is equal to BSC plus ABC, right? Again, in the place of OCD, this angle, we can write this angle because these two angles are equal. So OCD and OCB are equal. So in the place of OCD, we can write OCB is equal to BSC plus ABC. Understood? So this is 2 times of OCB is equal to BSC plus ABC. Now OCB is equal to half of BSC plus half of ABC, like this. So this is the equation number 2. Now you understood the equation 1 and equation Next we will consider the triangle BOC. We will consider which triangle? This triangle, right? So for the triangle BOC, as we know, the sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree according to theorem 6.7. So you can write this angle means CBO plus this angle means BOC plus this angle means OCB is equal to 180 degree, okay, due to theorem 6.7. okay, now as from the equation 1 we get CBO is equal to half of BSC plus half of SCB. So in the place of CBO you can put half of BSC plus half of SCB. Now write BOC as BOC. Again, in the place of OCB we get half of BSC, half of ABC. So in this place you can put these two terms. So half of BSC plus half of ABC is equal to 180 degree. Understood? So next is you have to find their sum. Since 2 is the LCM, its denominator is 1. Now the numerators are BSC plus 2 divided 1 SCB plus 2 times BOC. Simply I find this addition BSC plus ABC is equal to 180. Okay, now 180 degree means we can write 180 degree by 1. Now whenever cross multiplied, 2 is multiplied with 180 degree and 1 is multiplied with this term. Yes or no? Yes. Now 1 multiplied with this term, it means it gives the same result. So you get BSC plus SCB plus 2 times BOC plus BSC plus ABC is equal to 180 degree into 2 jar 360 degree. Here we make cross multiplication. Okay. Now BSC, write BSC, then write SCB, then write ABC. Okay, first write this term, this term, this term, then make a bracket over them. Now write 2 BOC, this term, okay, then write BSC, this term is equal to 360 degree. So here you find that BSC means this angle, SCB means this angle, ABC means this angle. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle. So sum of three angles of this triangle is equal to 180 degree. So in this place we can put 180 degree. If you want, then you can write the reason here. So half of BOC plus BSC is equal to 360 degree. Now 2 times of BOC is taken this left hand side, then the another 2 terms should be right in the right hand side. So it will be 180 degree will be minus 180 degree and BSC will be minus of BSC because they are taken to the right hand side. So we get 2 times of BOC is equal to 360 minus 180 jar 180 minus BSC. Okay, so when this 2 goes to the right hand side, then it will be divided. Yes or no? Yes. Or you can write half of 180 degree minus BSC. Okay, here 2 is in the numerator, then when it goes to the right hand side, it will be in the denominator. So we find BOC is equal to half is multiplied with 180 degree. Again, this half is multiplied with BSC. Then after cancellation we get 90 degree minus half of BSC. So this is our final result, that BOC, this BOC is equal to 90 degree, this is 90 degree minus half of BSC minus half of BSC. So we proved it, hence it is proved. Okay.